Our next question came to us via text. It says, could you explain the statement in the Bible when it says Satan will be tormented and burned forever? So that's a question there. What scripture is this person referring to?
So this person is referring to Revelation chapter 20, I
Revelation
believe.
20, okay.
And this is verse 10, where it says, the devil who deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. So yes, it definitely sounds like it's saying, okay, the devil is going to be tormented forever and ever. But there is an allusion here to Isaiah 34. And so I want to take us there. This is Isaiah 34 and verses 8 to 10, I believe. So Isaiah 34, verses 8 to 10. It's talking about the day of the Lord's vengeance. So it's clearly the end times, right? When God comes and his last judgment is happening. And so this is the day of the Lord's vengeance, the year of recompense for the cause of Zion. Its streams shall be turned into pitch and its dust into brimstone. Its land shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night or day. Its smoke shall ascend forever from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. And it's actually saying specifically here, it's talking about Edom. So the day of vengeance is when this vengeance comes on Edom, where Edom is destroyed. And when Edom is destroyed, it says, okay, smoke shall ascend forever and ever, but Edom is destroyed and there is no smoke rising forever and ever. And so we see those kinds of allusions throughout the Bible that demonstrate to us that this is not something that is lasting forever. It's just that they're consumed and burnt up forever.
Now that is a very important point. And actually, there are other Bible passages that illustrate the very fact, what we've just heard. The phrase forever and ever in the Bible does not necessarily mean eternal without end. It all depends on the object that the phrase is connected to. Now, if the object is God, God, of course, is eternal. He is he never dies, and so he is. This is infinite. But if the object is a human person, the same phrase in the Bible doesn't mean eternal. It means until the end of the life span of that human being. Now let us illustrate that with just a few Bible passages, because many people are confused about that, and they have the strangest and wrong impressions about the nature of God and the character of God that is connected with ever-burning, tormenting hell and brimstone and the fire there. So in Deuteronomy, for instance, Deuteronomy 15, verse 17, we have an interesting passage in the Old Testament about a person who served as a slave, and when he found out that his master was nice and he was about to be set free, he could choose to continue to serve in that household and for that person. And if he wanted to do that, he had a sign, had to be made a sign in his ear that he would serve for that person forever. It's the same phrase. Now, forever means as long as he would live. And there are some Bible translations, like the New International Version, who translate that phrase ever, forever, olam, as until the end of his life, and correctly so. There's another one in 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 22, where little Samuel was brought to the temple, and his mother said that he should serve in the temple forever. Of course, she meant as long as he lives. And once he dies, his term has ended. Or maybe a last one, we could add many more, but a last one, a very interesting one, is in the New Testament, in the little tiny book Jude. It has just one chapter, and in that chapter, verse 7, and it describes the city Sodom and Gomorrah. And it says there that they burned, and that the fire was eternal, and we know that Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, and yes, it burned, but once the burning was over, the fire ceased, and Sodom and Gomorrah today is not burning anymore. So forever is dependent on the context and the object to which it is assigned. And that is very important, because otherwise people could get the impression as if God would torment people forever and ever. And that would raise significant questions about the justice of God and his character of love. Is it fair for a human being who lives just 80 years to be tormented forever and ever and ever without end? Now, in my opinion, that is one of the smartest moves the devil has ever made, because he has taken a divine attribute.
That's right.
And assigned that
And
to
distorted it.
evil and sin, and made sin eternal
That's right.
and never ending.
Yeah.
And the Bible just says no. The good news in the Bible is that sin and evil will come to an end. It will be it will be finished.
To me, one of the main reasons why, to me, like it would be a terrible thing to actually think that there is a hell forever, is because God now is known for salvation, right? He's known for the cross. But if everybody is saved, and now you have people in hell, right? So you have people in heaven and people in hell, and now you see the contrast forever, right? As if it says that, well, then what is God going to be known for? He's not going to be known for salvation and the cross. He's going to be known for the burning that's lasting forever, right? And so, that's why it is so sinister that the devil came up with this.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So forever denotes that the action continues as long as the object is there, and that the fire will not cease until it has accomplished its purpose. But then the result will be forever.
That's right.
That is a perfect way to wrap that, absolutely. So the burning isn't happening chronologically forever, but the impact and the outcome of it is eternal. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that.